Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You ever have one of those bad dates where just nothing seems to go right? Yeah. Me neither.
What?
But Marshall, who's on the phone for a second date update, definitely has. His date seemed like just one really horrible thing spiraling out of control into a ton of horrible things. And now he needs to do a second date update. What's up, Marshall? How are you?
Hey guys, how you guys doing this morning?
So, from Jubal's description, it sounds like you know exactly why she's not calling you back.
I do. It's kind of a laundry list of problems here.
Okay.
Sounds like you don't really know exactly why, but you know there's a lot of options, at least.
Yeah, I know that it could be one of several things, and I'm hoping you guys can help me along, and maybe we can go through them and get to it. I mean, that's why I emailed.
All right. Before we go through your list of things that went wrong, why don't you tell us about the girl we're going to call today? What's her name?
Her name is Melissa.
Melissa. All right. And where'd you meet Melissa?
Well, we met on a dating app, and she just stuck out literally like a firework. Beautiful red hair, these bubbly eyes that just link you in. I mean, kind of like a Zooey Deschanel. Like when you look at her, she just has this, I don't know, cuteness that just reels you in like a fishing lure.
Okay, so you were excited about this date then.
Oh my, over the moon, just through the moon excited. I mean, I couldn't even believe it. Was one of those, I thought I was going to show up and it wasn't going to be the picture I was looking at. You know, you're like, it's too good to be true.
And then you did show up and it was actually Zooey Deschanel. And you're like, you're just as wacky and lovable in real life.
Oh my God, look at you, so adorable.
Yeah, it was like I was on an episode of New Girl. But she honestly was just, I don't know if you've ever seen those girls with like just the red hair that's not too red. It's kind of got the, you know, the layers of like auburn flowing through it.
It's like nice red hair. It's not like you might steal my soul red hair.
You know?
Yes. Exactly.
Oh my God,
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Were you nervous? Like, was that part of your problem?
Beyond nervous. That's why, it was one of those things. I felt like I was a little out of my league, so I was just nervous beyond belief.
Okay, so let's start with the list of things that went wrong. What's the first thing?
So we sit down. Everything starts, you know, just your typical back and forth chit chat, and I don't know how it came up, but I start talking about my ex.
Oh my God.
I know.
And it's like you can see the train wreck happening in front of you and you can't stop it.
I'm talking about this vacation and how me and my ex got in this big fight, and it's just going and going. And then I finally do stop, long story short, and thank God I didn't go into how we had makeup sex, me and my ex. That would have been really terrible.
Oh, man, okay.
I feel like that was even too much for our conversation right now.
I didn't go that far. I went ahead and put the brakes on before I got that far and tried to get the date back on track.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's good. At least you realized something was happening. And...
Well, it's good if that's, it would be good if that was the only thing you did, but it sounds like there was more.
There's definitely some more. So we get an appetizer that comes out, and all of a sudden my stomach just starts gurgling, making, it was over the top. And I don't know if it was a mixture of the nerves and the food. I also had a beer, but my stomach is just in knots. So right after the ex story, shortly after, I have to excuse myself to use the restroom.
Okay. And it wasn't just like, I'm going to go pee real quick. It was like, I'll be back in like half an hour with a new set of clothes.
It was not a quick break in the restroom. I mean, I'm in there, and it was I don't want to get into details, but I am feeling the minutes pass, if you know what I mean. I got to get back out there, but how do you get back out there when you're having these issues?
Yeah.
So I am gone for a substantial amount of time.
Yeah.
Just text her from the toilet. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
miss
imagine you like breaking out in sweats and turning pale on top of it all.
That was happening all along, and I feel like the sweats and the paleness were building as we went. But I did get back out there. So I sit back down, and I might have been at the table for 1 or 2 minutes, and I get hit with it again. And I'm so sorry, I have to step away for a minute. And this time, of course, I don't want to see him going to the bathroom again. So I made up a lie. I was like, hey, I'm so sorry, I got to step away. I forgot to have this work call I've got to make.
What?
That's probably even worse than going, I'm feeling sick and I should go to the bathroom again.
Sketchy.
So I'm gone for another substantial amount of time. I come back. I'm apologizing. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry about the phone call. And yeah, it doesn't end there, unfortunately.
Oh, does it?
So
okay.
I sit down. I start feeling sick again. And at this point, it's getting, it's one of those sicknesses that was just like creeping deeper and deeper.
Mm-hmm.
I just grab a wad of money. I throw it on the table. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm not feeling well. I've got to get out of here. Almost like she's a stripper or something.
Oh, God.
I throw it on the table and just leave. There was no hug goodbye, obviously, because I'm poured in sweat. There was no anything. I just left. It kind of almost out of embarrassment / I don't feel good.
I'm going to take a wild guess that she hasn't talked to you since then.
We talked every night since. No, she has not called me.
You're not seeing her again.
And that sucks because, like, the ex thing is your fault that you brought that up, but the rest of it is out of your control.
But I think where he went wrong is lying or just at least not telling her what's really happening. It made you look even worse, I think.
Now I look at it, yes, I did lie, but it was almost, it was embarrassing to kind of
totally
meet the girl on the first date and say, hey, I'm going to be on the can for 40 minutes. If you could just hang on, I'll wash my hands and be back.
Yeah.
But, I've texted her and, try to kind of apologize and call, but I don't want to be too much. But like I said, this girl was, just one of a kind, if you will, and it's definitely my fault, but that's why I'm here.
Well, we'll see if maybe we can salvage this situation and get you a second date. We'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
For today's second date update, I can't decide who suffered the most. Marshall, who's on the phone for a second date update today because he had a terrible first date with a girl named Melissa, or there's also that poor restaurant toilet.
Oh, man.
That thing suffered so much during Marshall's date. If you missed the first part of today's second date update, Marshall is on the phone. He wants to call a girl named Melissa. They met online, went out for dinner, and he says the whole thing was pretty bad. He started off because he was nervous, talking about his ex-girlfriend a lot, which we know is something that you shouldn't do. And then he started having stomach issues.
Oh, man.
And he went to the bathroom once and was gone for a long time, then came back, said he was feeling sweaty, and then, had to go back again. And then he said by the third time he came back, he just threw a bunch of money on the table and said he had to go because he knew it was not going to get better from there. So we already know why he's not getting a call back from Melissa. Now our job is to call her and see if we can get him a second date. Marshall, are you ready?
I am ready, guys.
I would say, are you ready to go? But I know you've gone a lot lately, so probably not the correct word.
Marshall, would you classify this as the worst date you've ever been on?
Easily the worst date I've ever been on.
I really hope for a redo for you.
I know. I am too, because it being the worst. So sorry.
You having problems again? We're good.
I'm a little choked up that we're about to call her, but I'd love to get that off my record, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Well,
you want it wiped clean.
Of course.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, God. I didn't mean that.
Here we
Dang
go.
it.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Melissa, please?
this is she.
Hey, Melissa, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
This is Melissa.
Yes. Melissa from... What radio show are you from?
We're not. That's not what. No.
What radio show? What are you talking about?
Well, my name is Jubal, and I host the show Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show. Does that make a little bit of sense now?
Okay, I understand it's a radio show, but I'm not understanding why you're calling me.
Okay, cool. I'll tell you. Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email the other day from a dude named Marshall.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Marshall.
okay.
And Marshall told us all about your date. He also said a lot of very nice things about you. And he says he kind of knows why you wouldn't be calling him back because it was pretty awkward, but he wanted us to see if we could figure it out more.
Okay, so Marshall emailed you and wants to know about the date that we went on.
Well-
He actually inquired to you about our date.
Well, he just wanted, more than anything, I think he kind of wants a redo. He said it was awful.
Well, that's interesting. There is definitely not going to be any redos with Marshall. That's for sure.
I mean, he talked to us. He told us about your date. He said how he was nervous and talked a bunch about his ex and then had some stomach issues.
Can I explain to you in my side exactly what happened on this
Sure.
date?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. So I met Marshall on a dating app. Okay, and I'm very, very, very apprehensive about dating in general today because, as you know, when you're in the dating world right now, you meet a lot of weird people and a lot of duds, okay, more times than not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go out with Marshall, and he almost right away starts talking about his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, he told
Which
us
I
that. I mean, he knows that he was so nervous, though, because he said you were so pretty and you seemed so lovely. And, have you ever had one of those out-of-body experiences where you just keep talking and you know you should stop, but you just can't stop?
No.
Okay, well, so you're not going to have a lot of sympathy there, I take it.
No, you're not understanding. Okay. So he actually showed me a picture of his ex-girlfriend.
Ooh.
Okay, on our date. And then Marshall asked me if him and I could take a picture together so that he can post it online to make this ex-girlfriend jealous.
Oh,
wow.
Marshall.
He didn't tell us that.
Oh.
Yeah. It was literally the most awkward situation I've ever been in. I mean,
Wait.
what do you say?
What did you say?
I just basically was like, we could take the picture after dinner, and that's when I took the situation into my own hands, actually.
You took it into
What do you mean?
your own hands?
Yeah.
How do you do? He said that he had stomach issues and then threw money on the table and left. I don't.
Yeah.
Would you?
So when I go on dates now, I bring laxatives.
Oh my
What?
God.
Like- Yeah. So
Wait, and you think this is cute?
I mean, I've been on so many of these dates. No, this is so good. Okay.
So you slipped him some laxatives?
So what happens is, after Marshall talked about his girlfriend, I just knew right there that I didn't want to do anything. So what I do is I carry chocolate laxatives in my purse when I go out on these dates.
Really?
So I offer Marshall a chocolate laxative, and of course,
I'm guessing you didn't tell him like that. You didn't say you want a chocolate laxative.
No. Basically, what I did was I told Marshall that it was like a palate cleanser that he would eat before the meal.
Oh, really?
So when he got up to go to the bathroom and he was sweating profusely and you could see visibly that he was going to be sick, you knew exactly why.
Oh, I knew exactly why.
You are sick.
I was just trying to get the date over with.
That is
It
sick.
worked.
Why wouldn't you just say this isn't working out? I've got to go.
This guy was so weird. He wanted to take a picture with me. I
my
knew that
gosh.
this was a really strange situation that I was in, and I needed to get out of it.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So,
Oh my
well, we have
gosh.
the answer to what happened
I am
to
so
Marshall because he
disturbed.
wasn't even really sure. And you know what, Melissa? Marshall is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Melissa, what? You gave me laxatives? Are you mental?
You don't go on dates with people and ask to take pictures with their ex.
No, Melissa, you don't get to critique him anymore. You have no room to stand.
I mean, I told you one story about my ex, and I asked for a quick selfie, and you think that's enough to send me to the toilet for 2 hours? I mean, I bought new pants and a shirt. I ruined them both.
Oh.
Marshall, I didn't know what else to do at that point. Put yourself in my situation. What would have you done?
I sure as
You know
not
what I
wouldn't have
mean?
given somebody a chocolate laxative, I'll tell you that much.
You can't give people pills without telling them that you're giving them pills. You just can't do that.
Girl, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I needed to get out of the date. I've done this before many times.
Many
Okay?
times.
And I don't think it's
That's
a
your
big deal.
problem.
And how can you not think that's a big deal? You're asking him to put himself in your shoes. Like, switch the foot. Like, what if you were on a date with a dude and he gave you laxatives?
A guy's not going to give me laxatives on a date. Guys don't get bored with me on dates. It's not the same situation.
Oh.
You are psycho.
I am a really good person. Like, I'm not sure what the big deal about it. It's
Yeah.
chocolate laxatives. Quit acting like I gave him cyanide or something.
So at least he's not dead. I agree with you, Melissa. At least you didn't kill the guy.
Dude, I feel like you're one step away from that. Like, laxatives are your gateway drug to giving dates rat poison.
Not to mention, that was my favorite restaurant. I only gave them 2-star review because of that. I'm going to have to go in and change that.
Marshall, if you wouldn't have had a radio station call me right now, you would have had no idea this even happened.
She's right.
If I wouldn't have called the radio station, I would still be calling you and texting you, trying to get you to respond to me if I didn't have a mediator.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now we can just ask right now, Melissa, would you like to go out with Marshall again? We'll pay for it. Second date.
Let me think about it. I'm going to say no.
No,
Yes,
no,
you own
you
him.
don't get to turn him down. You are crazy.
Yeah, I say no. I think my bowels are okay on a second date for this one.
Are you sure?
Right.
Yeah, no, I am not, no way. I mean, obviously this is new information. I don't even want the second date now. I mean, I do thank you guys. Hats off to the radio station for bringing this psycho to light.
Aw, poor baby. He had to use the toilet. Why are you even complaining?
Yeah, you're
Because it was
regular.
for 9 straight hours. It's not just a little quick in and out there.
sounds
Come
good.
on.
That
So,
sounds
hey, Melissa,
good. You are
Melissa, as
so
somebody who has had a
sick.
lot of digestive issues in their time, can I just get the name of the chocolate laxative, the brand?
No problem. I'll actually just send it to you.
Oh, great. Perfect. Well, at least somebody made out on this second date update. That's good.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I'm so pissed right now. I'm a nurse, and she could have really hurt someone.
Yeah.
It's no different than slipping somebody a roofie. Talking about today's second date update. Well, I mean, if you think about it, it is true. If you missed it, Marshall wanted to call this girl Melissa. They went out on a date. He wasn't doing very well on his date. He started talking about his ex-girlfriend the whole time. And then he started having digestive issues and had to run to the bathroom a bunch. We got her on the phone and found out that her move when she's on a date and doesn't like the dude is to offer them a chocolate, a laxative chocolate, so that they have to go to the bathroom and the
Without-
date has to be over. Without them knowing. She doesn't
Yeah.
go like, hey, here's a laxative.
Yeah.
So she secretly gave him a laxative, and then his stomach started to hurt, and he had to go to the bathroom a bunch. And he ended up just throwing money on the table and leaving. And everybody's saying that that's actually a crime.
Absolutely.
And it
You
is, I
can't
think.
drug people.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And the craziest part to me is how proud she thought it was really cute.
Yeah, she did.
She thought it was a
Exactly.
cute move, and she's done it before.
And it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah,
to
she's like,
her.
I've done this to a bunch of guys.
Yeah, like
I've given them laxatives
She's
to
like,
ruin
get
the date.
this. Wait till you hear what I did. You guys are gonna think this is so funny.
Yeah, there's no difference between her slipping somebody a laxative and some douchey bro who's like, dude, I've done that to so many chicks. Like, just leave your drink unattended and drop a little bit in. Done it to so many chicks. I guess there's no difference. There's no
mean,
difference between
luckily
her
she
and
didn't-
Bill Cosby.
It's just
She didn't sexually assault him afterwards. Is the positive
Yeah.
piece
Yeah.
of that? Because I don't think that after you get a laxative, you
I don't think you want to.
No, that's what I'm
gross.
saying.
Yeah.
So there is a difference there, but the drugging part is all illegal.
It's also like who and how she decides when they deserve the laxative. If she's done it to
I
so
don't-
many
I don't-
guys, I feel like her
just
tolerance
leave.
level is nothing.
Yeah, as soon as she
Right,
meets
just
a guy out,
leave,
she's just
right?
like, all right, you're getting a laxative.
Yeah, you looked at me wrong.
Right,
I
they
don't
didn't
like your
even-
outfit.
They didn't even have dinner yet.
I know.
Like
he's
they
like,
literally talked for 10 minutes.
can I get a picture to make my ex jealous? No, that's dumb. But that doesn't deserve getting a laxative.
I still stand by it, though. Her laxatives sound great. They
You
sound like they
want
work
one.
really.
You
yeah.
want to go out with her just so you're more regular.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I've taken some laxatives before, and they don't even work that well on me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so jammed up sometimes. You know, that I really
Let's
I have to
not-
load
I
up on the
don't-
laxatives and
you
still
know.
nothing.
Just
You know?
adds to the...
I don't know what
Yeah.
I regret more, the conversation that's come after
It
the
just adds to
laxative
bloat.
second date update, or
Yeah.
all right.
It's really frustrating.
I don't need to know anymore.
Sounds really backed
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
over there, bud.
So
I mean,
hopefully she
I-
sends me the info for that laxative so I can get back on track, you know?
Maybe that's why you've had anger issues this all the time.
Yeah.
No, that's from
Yeah.
other things. I
Okay.
think the constipation might stem from those other things.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all related,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
It all comes from somewhere. You
Yeah.
just got to find the source. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who drugged you. Or didn't drug you, or just didn't call you back. Whatever it is, just email the show. A guy named Roger is on the phone today to do a second date update. And Roger, after reading your email, I've decided that if you don't get a date with the girl that you want to call today, I will gladly volunteer my services and go on a date with you.
Oh.
Because you sound, look, I'm taken, I have a girlfriend, but you sound like the kind of guy that I could spend a weekend with.
Dang.
Wow.
Definitely.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but I don't know if you're my type.
Well,
You're a smart
see.
man,
We'll
Roger.
see.
You're a smart man.
I've changed a lot of people's opinions about me over my time on this planet, Roger. And maybe you and I can.
Maybe,
Anyway,
maybe if you could give me some concert tickets, I don't know.
let's get into your date, though. Tell us about the girl that you want to call today.
Well, her name's Monica. I met her a couple of weeks ago. I was out at a cocktail bar with one of my friends, and we were drinking, and he had to leave early. But I saw that the cocktail races, she was smoking hot. So, I decided to stay for a little bit, have a couple of drinks, over tip, get her attention.
Yeah, because I'm sure
Nice.
she never gets that ever as a hot cocktail waitress.
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, we started having like the best conversation ever. We started talking about sitcoms that we wish would come back on television.
Oh, that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah,
It was amazing. I hope they remake Golden Girls because that was like one of my favorite shows.
Me too.
I'd love to see a remake of Golden Girls.
Yes, Blanche was so hot.
All right, do we need to do the second date update, or can we just have this conversation now?
No, we'll stay focused.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you're going to have a hard time doing that, Roger, but
Way
good
to
luck.
be boring, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we had like a great time. It was an amazing conversation. We actually closed down the place. Like I stayed with it to closing. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
okay, so
okay.
how long did you stay? Because I've been in the situation where you're having drinks with a friend, they leave, and then you hang out at the bar for a little while, make friends with the staff. But there gets to be a point where it's an okay amount of time for you to be there by yourself, and then there's a point where you've been there way too long and now you're the creepy dude.
No, it was only like 2 hours. I wasn't there till the sun rose or anything like that. It was just 2 hours.
Okay.
And was this your date, or did you ask her out on a real date after this?
Well, we just met. Like this was open and gamut. But the conversation was going well. We were joking around. So I asked her out on a real date.
Okay. And what'd you guys do for your date?
We didn't get to go out on a date. She wouldn't go on that date with me.
Why? Was she busy or something?
She didn't feel comfortable with the date suggestion I came up with. I suggested somewhat of an extravagant date.
Like what, like a helicopter ride?
No. I had a little bit to drink, so I probably shouldn't have asked this, but I asked her to take a trip with me to the Mediterranean.
Whoa!
What? Wait, did you just say Mediterranean for a first date?
Whoa!
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God!
And that's why I was saying that if you can't go out with her on a second date, I will gladly go to the Mediterranean with
You
you.
gold digger.
There's no shame in my game.
There's no shame in mine either. That's why I asked. You never know until you ask.
Yeah.
So wait, did you already have a trip planned and you were going solo and you needed a partner, or were you just going to go buy tickets on a whim for both of you?
Tickets on the whim, It's nothing like spontaneity.
Wow. And
Wow.
did she say no to that, or did she think about it?
At first, she thought I was joking, but I was serious.
So if she would have said yes, you would have literally bought tickets to the Mediterranean and taken her on vacation with you.
Absolutely. We'll be on the beach in Malta right now.
Dang,
Wow.
bro. Whoa.
You honestly think it's a good idea for a woman who just met a stranger at a bar to agree to go halfway across the world alone with him?
I don't see a problem in it.
No. Well,
What should I do? Take her on the first date and invite her out for beers? Every guy does that.
Well, I don't know.
It's definitely a way to set yourself apart.
Yeah.
So she obviously said no to that.
Yeah, she said no.
yeah,
Said no, and I haven't heard or spoken to her since. She hasn't returned my texts or my voicemails or anything.
Oh, weird.
I would be totally freaked out by you.
Yeah, but not like ghost him.
Yeah, you're moving way too fast, way too quick. If we're talking Mediterranean the first time we meet, it's going to be marriage and babies by the third date.
I just believe life is to be lived. I have some family members that left me pretty well off.
Oh.
And, I want to enjoy it with someone. I don't see the problem in it.
Okay.
Well, I've never
gonna
dated a rich
text
man, so
Yeah.
maybe that's the problem.
I never said rich. I'm way past that.
Whoa.
Again, man, you're just making yourself just more appealing to me. You got to stop this, Roger.
There's rich and then there's wealthy.
Oh my God.
So you've tried to call her a bunch and she hasn't returned any of your phone calls at all?
Yeah, and text, nothing.
And the only reason you can think of is because you probably scared her off by offering her a trip to the Mediterranean right when you
I
met
think
her.
it's too much. Everybody loves rainbows, right? But when they see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, they get scared.
I'm guessing you, being the wealthy man that you are, don't get turned down very often.
Absolutely not. But this girl was different, and I want to spoil her and take care of her, and I just need the opportunity.
Okay, well, we'll give you that opportunity. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
If we don't go on the trip, I'm buying the radio station.
Congratulations. I would love to work for you. Wow. Absolutely. All right, hang on the phone, man.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just tuning in, Roger is on the phone. And today he wants to call a girl named Monica. He was actually out at a bar having drinks with a friend. Then his friend left and he hung out for a little while. Got to know the cocktail waitress. That's Monica. And he thinks he's not getting a call back because at the end of the night before he left, he got her phone number and then he offered her a trip to beautiful Mediterranean, where you'll be whisked away from your job as a cocktail waitress and get to spend a week getting to know Roger.
Hello.
Roger's a mild-mannered guy who likes old TV sitcoms, loves himself some Golden Girls, and some Mai Tais in the Mediterranean. All right, Roger, are you ready to go with your second date update?
Yes, let's get my girl.
Now, Roger, you say you're really wealthy.
Yes, actually more than that, but I'm trying to play it down for you guys.
More than wealthy? What?
Thanks.
What is more?
Do you think that maybe a woman doesn't want to have a sugar daddy? Like, because that's what it sounds like you're trying to be to her, to me.
No, I'm not looking to be a sugar daddy. I just want someone that I could spoil and take care of and show a good time. That's it.
Okay.
Isn't that
And I feel like that was her. I really, really liked her. You know, funny thing aside, I really liked her a lot.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well, I'll dial her phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. By the way, second date update costs $115,000.
Oh, I don't have any cash on me.
Oh, convenient, Roger. Real convenient.
Take checks. You can wire it.
Hello,
Hi, is Monica there?
this is Monica.
Hey, Monica, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you okay? What can I help you with?
Well, I wanted to call you today because I actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
You probably have the wrong number.
Are you a cocktail waitress?
Yes.
Okay. Did you meet a guy the other night at the bar who offered you a trip to the Mediterranean?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. That's very specific stuff, and that's the
It
Monica
is
that I'm
very
looking.
specific. That's why I'm a little freaked out. So, how do you know all this?
Well, I know all that because we actually talked to that dude.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
That statement didn't make it more normal.
Yeah. Okay. And there's a lot of people there, so I don't understand what's. Pardon me. I don't know. I think this seems like this is very strange.
We do.
Sorry.
I'll explain. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, it's fabulous. Okay.
Now, you didn't technically go out on a date with this guy. His name's Roger. Did you know that?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. You didn't technically go on a date with him, but he told us about how he met you that evening when you were working, and he really liked you, and he thinks he kind of screwed it up at the end because he offered to take you to the Mediterranean right after you guys met.
That is true. So he called you guys,
Yes, he emailed us actually to see if that's the reason you didn't like him.
and you don't think that's weird?
Oh my God, I told him that it was totally crazy and that I would never recommend any single woman going overseas with a man that they don't know.
Yeah, and also it's crazy to call a radio station to call me or email a radio station to call me. That's weird too.
Well,
That part's
we've been
weird,
doing
but-
this segment for a while now. I know it's kind of weird to get a call out of the blue from a radio station, but he really liked you, though.
Did you actually like him when you were talking to him before the whole Mediterranean thing?
I mean, we got along great. He was very handsome and, very nice. But, I mean, it's a bar. I'm working, and you meet a lot of nice people that say outlandish things. When he said Mediterranean, I thought, falafels, but he actually meant the Mediterranean.
Yeah, what did you think when he brought that up after he met you? Did you think that he was joking?
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he probably asked everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It just seemed weird.
According to him, he doesn't ask everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It was just you he wanted to take there.
Yeah, you guys believe him too? Of course he would say that to you.
Yeah,
I don't know him more than you do, but he sounded sincere to me.
He cannot be serious. I mean, he just met me. That's a very expensive trip.
Well, Monica, I know how to tell if he is serious because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to
Oh,
you.
my God. No.
Hey, Roger?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
I'm shocked.
I'm sorry for the shock. I know it might be a bit much for you, and I do apologize. Maybe I shouldn't have said the Mediterranean. Maybe I should have said Miami or the Caribbean or someplace like that, someplace closer.
I don't think that was the problem.
No, that was weird to even invite me on a trip at all. You should have said just like dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do dinner. We could just go to the Mediterranean, have dinner, and come back.
Come on.
All right, I apologize. Am I coming on too strong again? Just tell
Well,
me what I need to do.
mean, that just seemed so crazy to me. It just seemed like, I don't know, dangerous.
Dangerous.
That's the word I would have used too, Monica.
Dangerous in what way? Do tell.
Go with somebody I just met to the Mediterranean. I mean,
What's dangerous about that?
that doesn't seem odd to you.
Listen, I apologize. I know you don't know me that well, but I'm a man of means, and that's just something that's normal for me to do. Take a trip, go here, go there. No big thing. But I think you're a very special girl, and I want to show you that.
Wow. I appreciate that, and I mean I'm not in any position to just take off, and I'm happy for you that you can do that. It just seems.
Listen, if there's a problem about taking off from work, I could buy the restaurant and give you all the days off you need.
Oh my God. That sounds crazy. Doesn't that sound crazy?
Yes, but there's part of me that wants to tell you go, and there's another part of me that wants to say, Roger, you can't just buy women. That's not how it works.
I'm not trying to buy love. I'm trying to buy a restaurant. Two totally different things.
Monica, you got to give it to Roger. He's at least funny.
Yeah.
He's very funny. That's why we talked so long that night.
All right, well, I propose a compromise. Let's go out on a date.
I would, but you seem very extreme. And
Wait, hold on. You haven't heard my whole entire offer. We won't fly or go anywhere. 1. And 2, if you like the date or not, or we'll see each other again afterwards or not, I'll give you a car. Any car you want.
What?
Oh, my God.
No way!
What?
No, Roger.
Yeah, and if you think it's a joke, I'll put the car in your name.
Oh my God!
Do
no
not
way.
take. You can't take that. She'd feel forever indebted to you. That's not a way to start a healthy relationship.
Well, what's a good way to start a healthy relationship? Get drunk and hook up in the back of a car?
There's other options.
Listen, I'll show up to the date in your new car with a ribbon and bow around it, and if you don't like me, I'll have my chauffeur pick me up and take me home.
Oh my God!
That is quite the offer.
There is no way you're serious right now.
I'm totally serious. I'll send the deed to the radio station. They can see that it's in your name, and I'll send the title, to the radio station. They can verify it, and if you like or don't like me, the car is yours, no matter what.
Oh my
So you're offering her a car for a date.
Not just a car, any car she wants.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
man.
Get a
Okay.
Bentley. I'm excited.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
Well, you should say yes. That's what I think. But Monica, would you go on a second date with Roger? We'll pay for dinner.
We don't need to.
It sounds so lame now, but Roger's offering you a car if you'll go out with him.
I don't know. This is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me.
Exactly. So you might as well jump on this front train. It gets better and better. This is just the start.
Yeah. So,
I don't. What are you gonna buy her next? A private jet?
Listen, make your next move your best move.
what do you think, Monica?
He is offering me a car, any car that I want, just to go on one date with him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, Monica, it's one date.
I don't know.
One date
though.
and a new car.
And not only a new car, I'll fill up the gas tank.
And that's really expensive.
I think you're going down a slippery slope if you do it. If you say yes, it sounds so good, but I don't think so.
A slippery slope made of money, baby. Come on. Stop trying to throw a monkey wrench in everything.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
I don't know. You have to decide for yourself.
I think curiosity has gotten the best of me. I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Successful second date.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Roger.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Monica, even more congratulations to you. We don't get a lot of people saying yes to the second dates because they're
Whoa.
usually weird. I guess what it takes is somebody getting a car in order to make it
You
happen.
just got to make an offer they don't refuse.
Yeah.
I am freaking out right now that this is actually happening.
Well,
Crazy.
will you guys keep us updated on what happens, please?
Okay.
Definitely.
And will you send us pictures of your new car?
Yeah, I want to ride.
Oh my gosh. We'll see.
All right. Well, hey, Roger, before we go, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you need any friends?
You're so thirsty.
You guys are my friends now.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, you just heard one of the craziest second date updates we have ever had, and now it's time to get an update from that couple to find out how they're doing now. I think, first of all, we just have to go right to Monica and say, Monica, did you really get a car, and what kind of car was it?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I did.
What? Oh my God, it really happened. I'm sorry. Just I did. I'm still freaking out over that.
Oh, yeah.
Of
but
course
that's
it
fine.
really happened. Are you kidding me? I keep my promise.
What kind of car did you get?
Well, he kept saying, whatever you want, whatever you want. Like, I really wanted, like, a Land Rover or a Tesla.
Yeah.
But I thought, I'm going to get a Toyota Camry. That's more reasonable, but I didn't want to take advantage.
Okay,
Right.
and is it a new car or a used car?
Brand new. No,
Wow.
brand new.
That's still awesome.
Never
yeah,
owned
and
it.
if things don't work out, you can always drive Uber with it.
Yeah.
Works on a couple levels. So did he get you a Camry?
Yep. So he picks me up for our date, and he's in the brand new Camry.
Oh my God!
baller.
What was going through your mind?
I was shocked, and I was excited, of course, but I was shocked. I thought, wow, he's really a man of his word, you know?
And the license plate said fresh and had the dice in the mirror.
Oh, shut up!
Did
Don't
not.
even. So what did you guys end up doing?
Well, he drove me to this pizzeria. We both love pepperoni pizza.
Not just any pizzeria, though. It's one of my favorite pizzerias in town. So I decided I'll rent it out for the day
What?
so that it'll just be her and I there. Yeah.
What?
Wait, you couldn't just take her to a pizza place. You had to rent the whole pizza place out.
Yeah, I don't want other people interfering on our first date.
Okay.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so cool.
And I get the feeling that you guys are definitely still together because only rich people actually call it a pizzeria.
Yeah,
like
right?
the whole word.
The chef cooked just for us. The whole place was empty. It was just us. They had nice music going, and the ambiance was fabulous. It was very classy.
Okay, so obviously you were a little smitten on the date.
A little bit.
Yeah, of course you was smitten. It's not any kind of pizzeria. It's not the kind of pizza you eat with your hands. We actually use the knife and fork.
Okay, now I'm starting to not like you.
Oh, fancy.
No, but we had a really good time. But then next day, I got a call from the car lot asking how they wanted to make arrangements for payments.
What?
Wait.
Oh, are you serious?
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
So now you're like, okay, it was too good to be true.
Dude.
This guy just leased a car in my name, and now I have to ante up for all of it.
Yeah.
I was so mad. So I took the car back to the car lot, and I was like, I did not sign anything. This is ridiculous, and left it there.
So you don't have it anymore?
So that's it? So you just returned the car and you guys...
No. See, what had happened was the car people messed up. They were supposed to contact me for the payments. I don't know why they contacted her. And, it's a big misunderstanding. But then she rushed and took the car back, which is like, wow.
Wait, so the car is returned. Nobody has the car anymore, though.
No, the Camry is gone. She returned it too soon. And
Oh, yeah, of course. Now you're saying the payments were supposed to come to me after the car got returned. I see how you're rolling.
Sketchy.
Yeah, I made up for it, though, because I was so upset that we had to return the Camry. I just went out and got her a brand new BMW.
Oh, God,
no
really?
way.
Well, I was so
You
pissed
did.
off at the Camry people, it just made me upset. So I said, whatever. I picked up one day, took her to get a BMW, paid all cash for it. That way we won't have this problem again.
So
Oh, that is so baller.
you are now driving a BMW that the repo man is not going to come get.
Yep.
That's so cool.
All right. And have you guys
Wow.
continued any romantic relationship or are you just buying cars?
We went out on, I would say, 5 more dates. And now,
Ooh.
finally, we're finally going to take our Mediterranean trip.
Really?
Up.
Yes, the summer.
Okay.
Oh.
But be honest, do you actually like him?
Bro,
I
I
do.
just want to know because
He
all we
can
keep
hear
talking
you.
about is free cars and restaurants that are rented out and Mediterranean trips.
Yes, of course. I mean, he's handsome. He's funny. We have good chemistry. He's very romantic. I like him.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
And he has some substance to him, too?
Wow. You take a lot of convincing. I mean, a car, rented pizzeria isn't enough.
It just all sounds too good to be true.
I think you know how you convince her.
Get her a car.
Yep. That's exactly it. Get her a car, and I'm sure she'll be very happy.
Yeah, but if I get her a car, the people are going to call her to set up payments afterwards.
Congratulations, you guys. I'm glad things have worked out for you.
I need to start following you guys on Instagram or something because I think that you have a life I'm jealous of. I'm not quite sure yet.
Well, it's Roger and Monica, BMW at Instagram.
Yeah, right. Have you guys ever gone on a date where you had to shower at the person's house after, like you went hiking or something like that?
No.
I don't shower, so...
Well, that doesn't matter for Brooke, yeah. But it happens sometimes, like I've gone like paddleboarding and you go back to the person's house, you're like, let's shower up before we go to... But every time as a guy, when you're taking that shower, you hope that like she'll walk in and you're like, it's going to happen. It never happens that way. You just take a shower and end up sad. But that happened with Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you took a shower at the dude's house that you went on a date with?
Yeah.
Nice job.
Did he walk in on you?
No. It was just convenient.
Your email says that you guys went on a bike ride. I just wanted to point out the fact that you took a shower at his house is all.
You're so creepy. You're so creepy.
Yeah, it's not like I just went to his house to take a shower.
I know. Tell us about the date.
It was really cute. He went to go for a bike ride, and I don't have a bike, so he rented one for me.
Cute.
And it was a little strenuous. I'm not really used to, all the hills around here, and I don't really ride a bike that often, but I didn't care. Like, he was a gentleman about the whole thing. He wanted to make sure I was okay, and it's not like he ever went off ahead of me.
How'd you meet him?
I have a friend who works with him.
Okay.
And she is always, hooking up our friends. And when I met him, I was like, oh, he's actually really attractive. He's got a great body, and he's really sweet. So, within the first 5 minutes, I was like, I could actually like this guy.
So he's obviously really active. How winded were you?
Oh, my God. I was so winded, but I was trying to hide it.
Did you do a very good job at that?
I don't know.
Like sweating and out of breath. Get away from me. I'm fine. I swear.
Oh, my God. I had a cap on. I kept, putting it down below my eyes, because I didn't want him to look at me. I could not wait to take a shower. I was smelly.
Right.
What girl wants to be in that situation? But, he looked great because, sweating, he looked great.
So did he suggest that you shower at his place?
I guess I kind of hinted towards the shower. We went back to his place, and I kept talking about, how gross I felt. I was I'm really sweaty. I feel really gross. And I think I made a comment oh, I can't feel pretty around you right now.
What'd you guys do after the shower?
We just kind of chilled at his place for a little bit. He made me a little salad. And we just kind of chit-chatted. We had a glass of wine, no kiss, nothing like that.
Yeah, did you just leave after that point?
Yeah, it was kind of weird because I didn't really know, I was kind of expecting him to ask me to stay later, and the conversation just never went in that direction, and he just kind of started talking about how tired he was, and I got the sense that it was time to leave.
All right. Did it feel like the date went bad then?
Yeah, but I didn't understand why, because it had been going great. The morning went really well, and then, I went back to his place. He was just God, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm really tired right now. And it was just weird. It was he went from a 10 to a 2.
He's dropping hints, kind of hey, can you get out of here, please? I'd like to get on with my day.
Yeah, it was kind of he wanted me to get out. Okay, playtime's over.
Have you had a chance to chat with your friend who set you guys up to get any hints onto why he hasn't called you and doesn't seem so interested anymore?
I sent her a text, and she responded, oh, he doesn't get back to anyone. He's like that.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
I called him, and I left him a message, and then I sent him 2 texts.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay, well, we're going to play a song. Come right back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Elizabeth is on hold with us to get the second part of her second date update. She went on a bike ride with a dude named Danny, went back to his place, took a shower, he made a little bit of salad, they had some wine, and then he said, get out. Or at least that's the vibe that she got, right, Elizabeth?
Pretty much, yeah.
I wonder if salad is like sex for Danny. It's as soon as you have it, get out.
Get out of my place.
Do you remember a moment where his attitude changed?
No, it seemed to come out of nowhere.
And you could just tell that he was kind of done with the date and that it was time to go.
Right.
Okay. We're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. You can jump in on the phone call whenever you want, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Can I speak to Danny, please?
This is him.
Danny, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. What's going on?
The radio show?
Yeah, just calling you to see what's up, dude. How are you?
My sister listens to this show.
Well, your sister is a smart person. You come from a good family, obviously. Now, I have a question about a friend of mine that you know.
Who?
Her name is Elizabeth.
Okay.
You guys went out on a date a little while ago to ride bikes and stuff?
Yeah. Did she ask you to call me?
No, I wanted to call you. Because she told me about the date, and she said that she liked you and everything else, but you didn't want to get a second date with her, so I just wanted to call and find out why.
Well, I just, didn't want to go on a second date.
Is there any particular reason?
I don't know. It was a bunch of. It was just I wasn't feeling it. You know.
Was it because she was too strained on the bike ride, or she was too sweaty, or was there something that you saw wasn't a match for you?
I guess there was a weird incident.
Okay, what kind of weird incident?
Well, she. I kind of feel strange saying this. We went on a bike ride, and she showered after at my place, and I went to use the bathroom after she showered, and she had just kind of left her. Oh God, I don't know how to say like her used female hygiene product just out in the trash can, but like not really wrapped up.
Oh, gross.
Oh, man.
All right.
I'm a chick, and I even think that's
Yeah, me too.
She didn't, like, I don't even know if I want any more details.
Yeah. Don't go into too much detail. Dude. Like,
I know that's like totally natural and everything, but I couldn't get that sight out of my head every time I saw her after that.
hey, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Danny, Elizabeth is actually on the phone with us right now.
Oh,
Hi,
no.
Danny.
That's not cool. Hello?
You know what's not
Elizabeth?
cool is airing my personal business on the radio. That's not cool.
Wait, you brought me on the radio here. I did not choose to.
That is a good point,
Yeah, I
Elizabeth.
didn't think you were going to say that.
I didn't know you were going to do that.
I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, have you never been with a woman before? Like, do you not know that happens?
No, I've been with ladies who cover things up.
Okay, first of all, I didn't mean to leave it open like that. I actually, okay, I'm sorry, first of all. Okay, can you accept that?
You don't.
Can you accept I'm
You don't
sorry?
need to apologize. It's not like I'm upset at you. It's just something that kind of turned me off.
Well, then why wouldn't you even call me back or answer my text or just be honest with me? I mean, that's something a man would do. Like, he would just be honest and not care.
I'm sorry. I didn't really want to say this out loud.
That's kind of awkward to be honest about that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you say?
I didn't want to write that in a text message.
I didn't do anything that I thought was out of the ordinary. I guess in the moment I was flustered. I had just been off a bike ride that I never normally go on. When I was there, you didn't have to even send it in a text. You could have just said something when I was there.
That's a weird thing to have to say. Like,
What would
if
you
it were
say?
me, you would have known right away that you had done it because I would have walked in the bathroom and been like, "Oh my god, that is terrible." But
What happened in here? Somebody get murdered?
Yeah.
Elizabeth, how could he have even brought that up?
I don't know. He could have been like, hey, did you use my trash can? Do you mind cleaning some stuff up in there? And I would have done it.
Yeah, that's awkward. That's really awkward.
Everybody in the studio just cringed.
That sounds like me trying to talk to a girl.
I'd be upset if a girlfriend of mine did that at my house, let alone a person I was on a date with.
But
Are you embarrassed, Elizabeth? And I mean, I don't know if you should be, but
Of course I am.
okay.
Yeah.
Danny,
I mean, this has never happened before, obviously.
Danny, other than this incident, did you like going on the date with her? Because clearly this was an accident. She didn't do something malicious.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy going on the actual date?
Yeah. It was a good day.
Well, I had fun, too.
I like how you say it, man. Well, I had fun too, you big jerk.
Elizabeth, maybe you could say something nice to Danny instead of kind of attacking him because you felt defensive about it.
Honestly, yeah, I'm embarrassed. I never would have done that intentionally. And like I said, I'm sorry. I really don't know what else to say. I really started to like you. So I would love to get a fresh start if you could.
So, Danny, you can kind of see her point of view on it, right?
I think if she's not careful about that, she's probably not careful about other things.
Oh, come on. As if you've ever not dropped a deuce and forgot to flush the toilet.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
I can testify to the fact that has never happened.
I don't believe that.
Definitely not at somebody else's house when you're on a date, right? Well, we'd love to send you guys out on a second date. We'll pay for it. Danny, will you go out with Elizabeth again?
I think I'm going to pass.
So you just can't get over the whole feminine hygiene product thing?
I guess it just, I don't know, it turned me off. So I think I'm done.
All right.
That sucks.
What an ass.
I agree.
All right, Danny, hey, thanks for your time, man.
Thanks, guys.
Elizabeth, you got your answer.
Sure did.
Are you just going to be more careful next time?
You made it.
I really don't know what else to say.
I feel like I'm schooling like my teenage daughter right now.
It just felt like the moral of the story at the end of a bad after-school special.
Well, I'm helping her, you know. This is what happens when you become a woman. You have to think of things like this.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Embarrassing or not embarrassing having your mom hook you up with a date?
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
My mom has the worst taste in men ever.
Even more embarrassing if it's at a restaurant and you didn't want her to do it and she did it anyway?
What?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to our second dater today. Pete, what's up, Pete?
Hey, man, how you guys doing?
Pretty good. So you were at a restaurant and your mom ended up asking a girl out for you. How'd that work?
We were out at lunch, and there's just this, like, super hot girl kind of sitting alone, and I guess my mom just noticed that I was watching her, and she said to me, she was like, go ask her out. She's beautiful. Like, you guys would look great together. And I said, Ma, you can't just walk up on a girl who's sitting alone. I didn't know she was waiting for someone, too. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
just don't walk up on them. I think my mom followed her to the bathroom,
Oh,
but
my
they're in the
God.
restroom, and my mom gave her my phone number and my email.
That's funny.
Pete, are you more embarrassed that your mom asked this girl out or that your mom has got more game than you do?
Ooh.
Like, seriously, dude.
I personally feel I'm pretty gameful, but I just wasn't in that moment. No, I wasn't
Yeah.
going to walk up on her.
All right.
I understand, Pete, because you're hanging out with your mom. I wouldn't really want to
Yeah.
hit on other people while I'm hanging out with my parents.
Yeah,
I'd
you
feel
know,
weird about
I go to
that.
lunch with my mom once a month, and it just didn't seem right.
Yeah, you walk up like, hey, see that old chick I'm with? Not banging her. I'm interested in doing that with you. That's my mom. It'd be gross if I did that. But you and I could do that.
It may work. So the girl decided to go out with you.
She did. We went to Green Lake,
Okay.
and you know, it was like a beautiful day. And since I know literally nothing about her other than her name and email and phone number, that we would, walk around the lake and we could get to know each other.
That's great. So how did the lake walk go?
There were people everywhere, so it was just sort of like low pressure and really casual.
You felt safe.
You didn't feel like she was going to take advantage of you?
I felt safe. Exactly. I didn't think she was going to hurt me. And we got on a paddle boat and just had more time to talk. And, we kind of did the paddle thing together, which was really fun.
Was there any like weird lulls in conversation? Because it's always hard when you don't know anything about a person.
No. Like, the conversation was just flowing. I was excited, and
Wow, your mom knew what she was doing.
yeah, my mom's got the eye. And this girl is, like, awesome. She's gorgeous. She's a dancer. She's a professor. She teaches dance. And, she's just way into what she does.
Sounds like you liked her a lot after the date where you're like, oh, man, I got to see her again.
Well, basically, the way the date ended was after the paddle boat, we kind of, like, sat on a bench and talked a little bit more. And I said, can I walk you back to your car? And that's, she basically, like, really abruptly just said no.
Uh-huh.
But then she was like, oh, no, thank you. You don't have to do that. And, but I still walked her. I guess I felt like kind of,
That is,
I don't
you know what? I'll give you that. That is an awkward moment when a girl goes like, no, you don't have to walk me, because you're like, is this a test? Do I need to walk you?
Yeah, because-
Or can I really
So
go
you
the other
walked
way?
her.
No.
You walked her against her will, is what you're saying.
He grabbed her arm and said, come on, we're going to the car.
No, I mean, she didn't really argue. And I was like, I just said one time, I said, no, let me just get you to your car. It's getting dark.
Right.
As a woman, if I like a dude, I will say yes when I want
You
him to
will?
walk. Yeah, because I
Okay.
want him to kiss me.
All right.
Well, sure, yeah. And so we get to the car, and I don't know, I just got the feeling that I could go in for, like, the quick kiss,
Yeah.
And what happened?
She cheeked me. She turned hard,
Yeah.
turned hard right, and I got the cheek. And,
Okay.
That's why she said no to the car walk, dude.
well, let me tell you, I've been told no to the car walk before, and it worked out, okay? So,
Sorry, Pete.
All right, you followed her back to her
right.
car. And
You now have a restraining order, but it worked out.
how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since the date?
only 2 times.
And how many times did your mom try to get a hold of her since the date?
I hope that my mother doesn't have her information, because I bet she would have. But more than anything else, now I just want to hear. I just want to hear back,
It could be that she's just busy.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely.
Or it could be that she said no to the car walk and she just doesn't like you.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
All right. Why don't we
Trying to
just
help
stomp
you.
on his heart right now,
Yeah.
Brooke?
I was trying to find the positive in that, but apparently in Brooke's life there is no positive. All right. Pete, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, man. Just hold on the phone.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Pete, do we have your mom's permission to do the second part of your second date update?
Yes, you have my mother's permission.
If you weren't listening to the first part of the second date update, Pete's mom actually set him up with a girl named Laura, and they went on a date, walked around Green Lake. When he walked her to her car, he went in for the kiss. She turned her head and would not let him kiss her. We're going to call her right now.
Do it.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Laura?
this is Laura.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just getting ready for work. What
Nice.
is this about?
How you been? I haven't talked to you ever.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
No, I don't.
Well, somebody emailed us because they went on a date with you and they want to know why you're not calling them back.
Okay.
You remember going on a date with a guy named Pete?
Yeah, I do. I remember Pete.
Okay. You guys walked around Green Lake and had a good time. Pete really liked you, and he wants to take you on a second date, but you're not returning his phone calls or anything else. Is there any reason why?
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, there is. So he called you guys about our date.
Yeah, he emailed us and asked us to give you a call.
Okay. Well, I really don't want to talk to him.
Okay.
But
I mean, he's the one that emailed us, so he's willing to learn whatever your answer is.
well, first of all, I met him at a restaurant, and his mom's kind of the one that hooked us up, which I thought was a little weird, but kind of cute. I don't know if he told you guys that.
Yeah.
But I decided to give him a chance, and I went out with him, and this guy had the worst breath I've ever smelled in my entire life.
Really?
I mean, bad. Like, if someone drank 3 gallons of raw sewage, that's what his breath smelled like. And it smelled like a mouse had crawled into his mouth and died. Like, it was
Okay. Can I say something here? Can I defend myself here?
Hey, Laura, I should probably tell you Pete's on the phone and just heard that.
Yeah. Hi, Laura. Okay, we don't have to talk. Listen, we don't have to talk. I get it, all right? But can I just say, and I think I mentioned this when we were walking around, that I was on the ultimate cleanse, and I had been on it for 3 days, and that bad breath can happen with the ultimate cleanse. And I find it really petty and just childish that you couldn't even respond to my calls because I had bad breath. You know? Grow up.
Laura?
Wow.
You know, I'm sorry, it wasn't just bad breath, Pete. It was horrendous, horrific. Like, I'm surprised you couldn't smell it. And you know what? Honestly, if I was going on a first date with someone and my breath was so rank and disgusting, I would probably realize that person wasn't going to go out with me again, and I would probably postpone it. So I don't think it's that childish. Like, grooming and, taking care of yourself, your mouth especially, is pretty important. It's actually on a high on my list of priorities and things I look for in
believe me, it is for me as well. Okay, I'm a 2-time-a-day flosser and 2-time-a-day brusher, and I just was in the middle of a heavy detox. And you could probably do you some good to do a little detoxing yourself.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Pete, you're awful defensive. Did you realize how bad your breath was like when you were leaving your house?
I mean, I've done a few different cleanses before. I know what can happen everywhere. It's not just your breath.
Okay.
You know, things come out of all kinds of parts of your body.
Too much.
Laura, I want to know, because your whole date was just talking.
Yeah, they walked around Green. You guys just walked around Green Lake and talked, huh?
And then you got on a paddle boat
You
with
know
the
what?
dude.
I would try to hold my breath for the time that he would talk, but I don't know if you've noticed, he talks a lot. I would say he probably talked 75, 80% of the whole time we were together with this stank, rank breath.
Okay. You know what, guys? I'm not going to stay on the phone and get insulted. You have a great show. I appreciate it, Laura. Best of luck. Goodbye.
Whoa. Pete.
Okay, Pete's gone.
Someone's panties are in
You know
a
what? That's
wad.
fine. I could smell him through the phone anyway. Gross.
Hey. Dude, Dude, his mom is totally going to call us later. I'm going to be really upset with us.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Pete's gone now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have blown him up like that about his breast, but he's the one that called you guys.
You sure you don't want me to call Pete back? Get him on the phone, see if I can send you two crazy kids out on another date?
I'm quite sure. I don't think you guys realized, like, just how bad it was. I mean, my eyes were watering every time I had to smell this guy's breath. It was so bad.
He probably just thought he said something really touching.
Yeah. I'm making her cry.
This date's going great.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Some people believe in random chance encounters. Other people make their own random chance encounters. And those people are called go-getters.
Oh, really?
And we're about to talk to Marco, who is a go-getter. What's up, Marco?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I feel
Not
like
much. I really, I enjoyed reading your email, and I love the creativity in how you got your date.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty creative.
Yeah, it's very creative. Go ahead and tell everybody how you scored a date with the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Erica.
Erica. Tell everybody how you scored a date with Erica.
Okay, so I live like 2 blocks from this little dog park in my area, so I always seen Erica out there with her dog like all the time. She's like really cute, really pretty, like great sense of style. And I'd see her there like all the time. I saw her almost every single weekday. Like she was out there whenever I'd walk past, like, you know, get ready to go for work or whatever.
So you're stalking her.
She was always out there.
You're stalking her, you're pretty much, right?
No, I mean, yeah, I guess it sounds kind of stalkery.
You do have a dog in all of this, right?
No, not really. I mean, not really.
Why are you at the dog?
Okay, it sounds really stalkery. I promise I had good intentions, though.
Okay.
But so I would walk past every single day, and like I always was like trying to get up the nerve to talk to her, but I didn't have a dog, so I thought it would look really creepy if I just like walked over into a dog park and was like, hey, you know, what's going on? So I was trying to figure out, you know, how I could talk to her, and then I realized my buddy Nick has this chocolate lab.
Oh, no.
That's like really awesome.
Oh, my God.
Like really sweet dog named Toby. Like I know him really well. So I kind of hinted to him, maybe you let me borrow your dog for a day.
Did you tell him what it was about when you were borrowing the dog, or did you just ask him randomly?
Of course I told him about it. He was into it, so he was like, yeah, whatever, man.
When you went to the dog park with your borrowed dog, did you tell her that that wasn't actually your dog, you were just dog sitting, or did you try to pass it off as that's my pup?
Oh, no, Toby was totally my dog at that point.
Nice.
All right.
That's so bad.
It obviously worked for you because you scored a date.
Yeah, so actually we got to talking while we were at the park. You know, the dogs met. They seemed to like each other. So I told her, you know, I live really nearby. If you want to come by and chat and talk a little bit and the dogs can hang out, I guess like one-on-one, I don't know, doggy dates are like a thing at this point that I didn't know about. But so like we brought them over for like a little doggy play date. And,
wasn't it obvious, though, that it wasn't your dog when she walked into your apartment and there's no, like, water bowl or feed bowl or you don't have a place to put your leash?
Toys.
I mean, well, I did, like, when she went to the bathroom, like, as soon as she came in, and I put out, like, a little bowl. I mean, it wasn't, like, an official dog bowl, but, you know, I put out, like, a bowl of water. Like, you know, I tried to think as quickly as I could about it.
I can't believe you're faking being a dog owner.
I think it's a great idea.
I know, I've never heard of it, but I like it.
I mean, I don't know, like, how much different do I don't need to, like, baby-proof it. You know, it's not like with a baby. I was like, I don't have to have, like, you know, the electrical outlets, like, changed or anything.
Well, if this doesn't work out for you, that could be next. Borrow one of your friend's babies to talk to a girl, because women love dudes with babies.
Actually, one of my buddies just had a baby, so that's...
So there you go. Look, you got options for days. So how did everything else go once you got to your apartment?
I mean, things were going all right. You know, we talked for a while, and then I told her, I was like, you know, I'm about to make dinner. Do you want to hang out? I figured, you know, maybe a little dinner, a little wine, things would get happening a little bit. And she seemed pretty into it. She's like, yeah, of course. And then her dog started getting kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say like angry, but like, you know, he started getting like snippy a little bit. And she was like, oh, this is when he eats dinner usually. And then I kind of like freaked out for a second. I was like, oh God, I don't have any dog food.
Oh no!
Luckily she's like, oh, he eats like a very specific type of dog food. I mean, of course.
Oh,
He's
thank
like
God.
a really specific type. So she's like, I think we'll get going. And I was like, all right, whatever. Her dog's kind of blowing up my spot here because he's got to go eat his.
Yeah.
Dog blocking,
Yeah,
bro.
he is dog blocking you, man.
For sure.
Exactly.
So,
we exchanged numbers and stuff. So she said she'd get back to me. Maybe take like a rain check on the
Right.
dinner, but unfortunately, that has not happened yet. So
how many times have you tried to reach out to her?
I've texted her 3 times.
3 times.
You know, at some point in the future, you're going to have to come clean about the dog lie. Like, you can't keep hanging out with her and every time going to borrow the chocolate lab before you go pick her up for a date.
I mean, I'm not above stealing his dog. I figured, but like down the road, I feel like every couple has one of those like cute, like, you taught me.
Cute. I stalked you at the park for a while and then lied about being a dog owner so I could come meet you. Oh, it's so adorable.
Do you live off a busy street, Marco?
What's that?
Do you live off of a busy street?
It's pretty busy. It's sort of
okay,
like
well,
street. So
then one day the dog ran out in the street and he's no longer. And then now you get pity dates out of it, dude. Just consult me, okay?
You
I
are
didn't even
so
think of that, but
messed up.
that's pretty genius.
Yeah. All right. Well, you haven't heard anything from her at all since she left your house. Okay.
And have you seen her at the park while you've been walking by?
No, that's the other weird thing. Like, she was there like almost every weekday, and now like I haven't seen her. It's been like a week and a half maybe, and I haven't seen her at all.
All right. Well, play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Great. Thanks.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Marco is on the phone. Marco had a very creative way to meet the girl that he went on a date with. He borrowed his friend's dog so that he could talk to her at the dog park. Apparently, he lives by a dog park. He's seen her there before, but he doesn't have a dog, and he's like, how do I go into this dog park without a dog and not be a creep? So he borrowed his friend's dog. They talked for a while, went back to his apartment. While the dogs played, he was going to make her dinner, and then she said, I have to leave because my dog's getting antsy and he needs his special food at home. She left, walked out the door, and he hasn't talked to her since. All right, Marco, you ready for your second date update?
Yeah, definitely.
I think she called you out on your lie. Why didn't you just tell her you were dog sitting?
Maybe in hindsight that might have been a little better idea, but I wanted to, she's a dog owner, I'm a dog, I thought it would be the best.
I like how you just almost called yourself a dog owner. She's a dog owner. I'm sort of a dog owner.
I'm a dog
It's
borrower.
not a lie if you believe it.
That's true. That is very true. All right, man. I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back.
All right, awesome.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Erica?
Yes?
Hi, Erica. My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Have you heard of it?
Who is this?
My name is Jubal. I'm calling you today because one of our listeners asked if I could track you down and get you on the phone. And yeah, it's just as creepy as it sounds.
so
Just as
bad
creepy as
when
it
you
sounds,
say it out loud.
Erica.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'll explain. His name is Marco, and you recently met him at the dog park. He's been trying to text you because he wants to hang out, but you haven't been getting back to him. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Oh my gosh, really? He called a radio station?
Yes.
Tried to track me down?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute.
Do you like Marco?
Well, yeah, if I'm being honest, I really, really liked him. I sort of just don't want to seem like overeager, like I like him too much, because he's kind of like my dream guy.
What? Why are you calling him back then, you silly girl?
I'm actually just hoping that it sort of happens like organically and we naturally just like run into each other at the dog park again. But it hasn't happened yet. So
Weird. I wonder why. I wonder why you guys haven't been able to meet up at the dog park. I mean, he's probably always there with his dog. What was the dog's name? Toby?
Toby, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I haven't seen him at all.
Strange.
No, he was super sweet and he just seemed like so nice.
Oh, yeah. That's cool when like two dog owners can find each other. I've always thought that was
Totally.
really cool because you guys have like a common interest.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm obsessed with dogs. I love them, and it always just like touches me when a guy really like is sweet to animals. I
Yeah.
think that just says a lot about them, and like
he really seemed to love Toby, so that was...
Is that like the number one thing that you like about him is his responsibility and...
Honestly, the number one thing that I really liked was just that he seemed so honest, and I've dated so many guys before that have turned out to be total liars and bags, and I just feel like you can't trust a lot of guys these days, and he just seemed so trustworthy and just so
yeah.
sweet. But like I said, I do not want to be the overeager, like the eager beaver. I don't want to drive him away with like being like a little schoolgirl weirdo.
All right. And you don't want him to know that you feel that way about him just yet.
No. We need to like ease into that and get to know each other. And
Well, you're going to have to ease into it a little faster because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and would like to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
No, guys.
Marco?
Hey.
Hey, Erica. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed. That's
No,
like
I
the
probably
sweetest
sound
thing
like
I've
a little-
ever heard before.
Oh my god. You probably think I am totally psycho.
No, not at all. Not at all. I thought it was like the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it's good to hear you again.
It's good to hear you. I'm sorry I didn't text. I know I should have responded. I just didn't want to like push it or whatever, but I've been wanting to respond.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I totally get it. I'm sorry I kept texting you. I just really wanted to see you again. I thought we had like I had a really great time. I was hoping you had a really
Oh my
great
god, no,
time,
I
but
did.
you
It was
did.
so much fun. I did too. I've actually been at the dog park like hoping that I'd run into you.
Yeah, I was hoping to bump into you too, but I guess maybe we just weren't there at the same time.
Yeah, okay. Well, why don't we get together? Like, I don't know, today? Bring Toby and I'll bring Butters and we can head over there.
What do you think, Marco? Like, you guys both obviously like each other a lot. Why is it taking you so long to say yes?
Marco?
It's a bad day. I could do tomorrow. Tomorrow's good for me, too.
No, today's kind of it's not just kind of the whole week has kind of been a little bad.
No. Marco, you have to tell her.
Tell me what?
So Toby's not really with us anymore.
Oh my god.
What?
You serious?
What does that mean?
I don't need to laugh.
I don't really want to talk like specifics about it, but there was an accident.
Oh, come on, Marco. Marco.
You can't do
what
that.
are you doing, man?
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Oh no.
You're
Marco.
gonna make her cry.
Come on.
All right. Okay. God, just give me a minute. Let me talk to her for a second.
Oh my god.
Wait, what's going on? Is he okay? Are you okay?
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, Marco's perfectly fine, Erica.
Why are they laughing, Marco? I don't get it.
Look, okay, I'm fine. Toby is... There was an accident.
Oh my
Stop
God.
it, Marco.
This is
Come on, man. I was
Gosh, like a car?
I was joking earlier when I said you could do that, Marco.
Marco, just tell her why you did it.
on, she likes
She
you.
may understand.
What is going on? I'm really confused right now.
I can't believe you actually tried that, Marco.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
If you don't tell her, I'm going to tell her right now, Marco.
You want to
okay,
do it.
just
You
let
don't
me-
want
can
him
you-
to do
Can
it.
you let me talk for a minute?
Okay.
Okay,
I
fine.
can do this. So, Erica, this is going to sound like really bad, but just hear me out on it, okay?
Okay.
So, I wasn't fully, 100% honest about everything with you, Erica. Okay, Toby's not really my dog.
What?
I've seen you every day. You saw how close I live. I see you there all the time, and every time I see you, I've always wanted to come up and talk to you, but, like, I never wanted to seem like that weirdo who goes to the dog park without a dog. So I asked a friend of mine if I could borrow his dog for the day. I know, even saying it, like, it sounds really weird, but I promise, like, my heart was in the right place. Like, I wanted to talk to you, and I'm not really good with, like, openers, I guess. Like, I thought, like, you know, this could be a good icebreaker. Like,
Wait, okay. So you lied to me?
I mean, lied is a strong word. I really wanted to meet you, and I thought this might be the easiest way. I'm really sorry if this, like, bothers you a lot, but I wanted to talk to you, and I didn't really have the guts to just, you know, you're beautiful. I mean, like, I don't know, just, like, seeing, like, the way you interacted with Butters, like, I was like, this chick seems awesome. I mean, I really wanted to talk to you, and I didn't have the guts to do it.
Erica, that's so cute. You got to give him a second chance.
Remember, he did try to tell you the dog died.
I know, but still,
I mean,
I panicked about that.
Yeah, you did.
Just a little bit.
I didn't know what else to say.
he's kind of an idiot, but he's an adorable one.
Yeah, give him another shot.
okay. I'm just trying to get this straight. So you just borrowed Toby. Is that even his name?
No, yeah, his name's really Toby.
Okay. Okay, so
Everything else was true except the part that he was mine.
Okay, so you just borrowed Toby to meet me because you kept seeing me? And, well, that's actually, like, really sweet. That's a lot of trouble to just meet me.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was worth it. I mean, after the night we spent together, like, hanging out and just talking, like, I wish it had been, like, under 100% truthful situation, but, like...
Hey, Erica, think about it this way. At least he borrowed the dog from a friend and didn't steal somebody else's
man.
dog to meet you.
It's a silver lining.
What a romantic.
Yeah, it is very sweet. It's
Yeah.
really, like, I've never had a guy go through this whole, like, backstory, and I've definitely never had a guy borrow a pet to meet me. I mean,
Well, Erica, would you like to go out with Marco again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
yeah, I would.
Yes!
Congratulations, Marco.
So relieved.
You got a second date.
Awesome. Oh, my God, that's so great. I'm so happy.
Marco, don't go, like, borrow a friend's cat before the next date. Like, oh, I got a cat now, too.
I was thinking about bringing a ferret to dinner.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Going bowling on a first date is always a good idea.
Yeah, that's super fun.
You get to do an activity, and for me personally, I've always liked it because then I get to get a glimpse of how big that woman's fingers are.
What?
I only like girls who handle really big hold bowling balls. But that's
Wow.
different story for a different time. It's not about me right now and my choices when it comes to women's fingers. It's about Thomas and his choice. And Thomas took his date bowling, but now she's not calling him back. What's up, Thomas?
What up, though?
What's up, man? Are you into the big-fingered ladies like I am, or?
Big finger. I mean, I like something else to be big, you know.
No, everyone needs to stop.
All
I don't
right.
need any more of it.
So your email said that you went bowling on your first date.
Yeah, man, I love going to the bowling alley. I take a lot of women to the bowling alley because you got to see what they're working with. Every time you got 10 frames to see that approach.
10
Wait,
frames
you're not talking about...
to see the booty.
Yeah.
Oh.
10 frames to see that frame. You know what I mean?
I thought for a second, like, legitimately you were talking about their quality of game.
No, Brooke.
No, I'm talking about bowling for booty. That's what I'm talking about.
Bowling for booty. I like it.
We're all on the same page now.
Yeah, you know, my cousin hooked me up with this girl, you know, on a blind date.
All right. What's her name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. All right. And how was bowling with Cynthia? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh man, I had a great time. I thought we had a great time. I mean, I got to get a little glimpse of her. When she was bowling them buns out there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I know. I guess I know now.
So she passed the buns test. She sounds like the full package.
I mean, that's all inclusive. You can't just have one part and not like the other two. It's got to be everything.
That is a good point. That's a good point. Now, this was a blind date. So had you met her at all before, or was this legitimately the first time you two had ever seen each other?
No, it's the first time I've seen her. So, we got a lane and, like I said, we got a couple brews, had a good time.
Well,
and we placed a wager though. We had a bet because like I said, I'm super competitive. So we had a bet. You know, whoever lost was going to have to buy curly fries.
Oh, it's a big bet. That's a good bet, actually.
Did you have to buy curly fries, or did she have to buy curly fries?
Oh, no, she had to buy them curly fries, man. I told you I'd do this, man.
Hold on, you didn't let her win?
No, you should not let her win. Absolutely not. That is the right way to go.
You got to be dominant on the first date, you know.
All right. So you dominated her at bowling, and did you actually make her pay for the curly fries?
Hell yeah, I made her pay. What you expect? She lost.
Good.
See, I agree.
Well, I mean,
bet
some
is a
guys,
bet.
some guys would do that, and then at the end, they'd be like, "No, I'm gonna get it for you."
No.
She
Yeah,
lost the bet, and you made her pay. I like that.
Then I'd be a liar.
No woman wants a pity win or getting off of a bet. And if she does, then she's not worth it.
I don't want to be looking weak, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being a man of my word, so I gotta, you know,
All right.
gotta do it.
So was that it for your date then? You beat her at bowling, made her pay for some curly fries, and that was it?
No, we have fun though. Like we end up playing, you know, bowling to get the arcade, so we end up playing some games and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so you guys stayed after you were done bowling.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
mean,
sign.
it was a good night. We were still, you know, laughing and joking. We played some Dance Revolution.
Oh, nice. All right.
Little DDR.
Cool.
Now, did you win at Dance Dance Revolution, or did she win?
I mean, I was pretty good, you know. I mean, she was good as well, so I called it a tie.
You lost.
More so.
Yeah, you lost. You lost at Dance Dance Revolution. That's okay, man.
Okay.
But I was trying to show off the moves, though. That's what's going on. I was trying to be fancy, so that's.
She's like, you're supposed to play with your feet. You just keep air humping. Thomas, stop it. So, how did the date end with her?
I mean, everything went good. You know, I walked out to the car and got, you know, a little kiss. It wasn't no, you know, make out after third grade type stuff, but it was, you know, something real nice. It was just a little kiss, and I thought we were going to link up again later on.
And during the little kiss, was that something you initiated?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I went in, but she didn't, like, back up, you know, so I...
Okay.
And that's what I'm curious, is if she reciprocated or not.
Of course she reciprocated. I got some sexy lips.
So if Miss Sexy
Thomas
Lips,
and his sexy lips.
if she had such a good time, why do you think she's not calling you back?
Man, I honestly got no idea. I mean, I'm hoping it's not because of the fries, but that would be petty. It was like $3.37. It's ridiculous. I mean, I paid for everything else, so you know, it's not like she came out of pocket crazy. It was. I mean, I thought we had a good time. I have no idea.
And how many times have
Maybe
you?
it's mad because my swag is smooth.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
No, you send a couple of text messages. After 2 text messages, you can't send a third one because then you seem stalkerish.
Okay, so you got 2 text messages and no response, or she responded shortly?
No response.
And I'm proud of you for not going to that third text message and looking stalkerish, but then calling us instead and having us call her.
You got to find other ways. You can't just...
All right, man. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
In today's second date update, we go bowling for booty.
Twerk that out.
That's right. If you're just tuning in, Thomas is on the phone, and bowling for booty is what he likes to do on his first dates. He went out with a girl named Cynthia. He went bowling. Why does he call it bowling for booty? Because he says you get to watch their frame as they make their approach. And you get to check out all they're working with. Thomas, are you ready to give Cynthia a call and find out why she's not calling you back?
Yeah, man. I'm ready to find out what's going on.
All right.
Hey, can I ask you, I mean, how apparent were you when you were gawking at her booty?
She can't see me because she's turned the other way, so it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I think it's good to check out the goods. I'm just saying maybe, I didn't know if you did a lot of commentary on the side as well.
No, you know, nothing too over the top. I'm not, you know, like I said, I don't like that. I kept it cool. I'm smooth with it.
You're not making noises like when she goes up there, you're just like, You're not doing that?
Nah, that's savage right there, man. Nah, that's savage.
All right, let me just refresh everybody's memory real quick before we call her. Thomas took Cynthia bowling. They had a fun time. He beat her at bowling, and they had a bet that she had to buy curly fries. If she lost, she lost. She bought the curly fries. Then they played a little Dance Revolution and ended the night with a small kiss, but he hasn't heard from her since. All right, man, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Cynthia, please?
This is she.
Hey, Cynthia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi, this is who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Have you ever heard of us?
No, I haven't heard of you, but good for you. You got a radio show, but why are you guys calling me?
Thank you.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with somebody and they emailed us because you aren't calling them back.
Okay.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. I know it's kind of weird, but you recently hung out with a dude named Thomas.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
That's a positive response.
And Thomas emailed us because he's confused why you're not calling him back after your date.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. Just not really my type, I guess.
Are you not attracted to him? Is that what it was? Because it was a blind date, so you didn't really know what you're getting into.
Right. You know, he was a handsome guy. I mean, we had an awesome time. Very competitive, but yeah, just wasn't my type.
Okay, but if he's a handsome guy and you had a great time, what about him is, like, what's wrong with him?
I mean, wow. So he was a cool guy, but it was just, something was just a little off. That's all.
What could be off, though? But Cynthia, all you've done is compliment him, so what could be off?
And you've, laughed cutely during the whole time we've talked to you about him.
Because he was so sweet, but goodness, oh, goodness,
What's the but? What's the but? He was so sweet, but what?
Is he dumb? Does he have, a weird eye or something?
He was just so little, I felt like I was with my son.
What?
Oh.
Hold on.
There's a big height difference.
There's a huge height difference. He had to be at least a couple of inches shorter than me, and I don't really like that. I'm not attracted to that.
How short is he?
So I'm 5'6", and he had to be about 5'2" and a half.
Oh, so he's really short.
He's really short, and the sad part is he had to use smaller balls. I felt so bad.
And he's like kids' bowling balls?
Yes, he had to, though. I got it. It was just very awkward, but he was great. I just can't do the little bitty thing.
Well, and you're not even that tall.
I'm way taller than him. Do you know what that looks like with heels on? First of all, when I met him, I had on a blue heel. I didn't know he was going to be that little. So I had on this heel, and it's like I walk up, and I couldn't even see him at first. Like, where is he?
He's swiping at your kneecaps like, hey, I'm down here.
It was just weird. I mean, gosh.
I really don't think you should discredit him, though, because I have dated many a short men, and they work very hard for you.
Well, maybe, but I'm not used to dating that little.
So how did the rest of your night go?
At the end of the night, what really got it was the awkward kiss. Like, I'm used to looking up. I had to slump so far down, and it was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it.
Hey, Cynthia, as a short guy, that's my favorite part. I date taller women, and I love it when they have to bend down to kiss me. It's hilarious, but not that many people find it funny.
Yeah, that's just not my thing. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, well, Cynthia, I do need to let you know that Thomas is on the other line listening to this conversation.
He's on the phone.
Yeah.
For real? I'm short? Oh, my God, no.
Wait a minute, nah. We had a good time. You know, big things come in small packages.
He's right.
Thomas, I didn't know you were there. I am so sorry. It's so embarrassing.
Come on. You didn't have to look down on me that far. It was barely bent over.
Thomas, my back was hurting by the time I came back up.
Come on, I don't do that. You know, the back was hurting because of that whipping I put on you in bowling. We had a good time, man.
You know what? You're right. We had an amazing time. It's just, yeah, you are short.
I keep hearing you this whole time. All you saying is that you had a good time, and you said I'm handsome. Thank you. I don't see why we can't go out. You can't look past my shortness.
Oh goodness, I did. You're right. You're totally right. I don't think it's gonna work. Just not gonna work.
And I'm not 5'2". I'm 5'4" and a quarter. And if I stretch, 5'4" and a half.
Yes, you see, Cynthia, he could stretch out to you and get to 5'4" and a half.
On a good day, I can stretch and then I'll be tall as I can be handsome.
Cynthia, you've got to give it another chance. I mean,
he sounds like a great guy.
So, Thomas, it doesn't bother you to, like, date a woman that towers over you? Like, I literally tower over you. That don't bother you at all?
You know, as a short man, I could do things other men can't do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got stuff I need to cabinet. Boom, I can get that. You ain't got to bed to hurt your back. You know what I'm saying? Something going to the bed, I could just pretty much backflip under there if I need to. I'm telling you, anytime you need your shoes tied, I'm right there. I can stand up doing it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Cindy, you have to say yes to him.
Wow.
I know you laughing. You think I'm funny. I know you got that pretty smile on your face.
And complimenting the smile. Come on, Cynthia.
Thomas, stop.
Come on, girl, you got me acting crazy. I had to call the radio station to get you to talk to me again.
Thomas, will you stop embarrassing me on this radio station?
You know, I do whatever it takes to make you smile. That's all I'm trying to do for the, next foreseeable future. At least one more time.
Thomas, you are bad. You're too much. Stop it.
I'm just trying to get a little bit more of your time, Mama. That's all.
You sure know how to win someone over.
So there you go, Cynthia. Will you go on a second date with Thomas? We know he's short, but he sounds like an awesome dude, and it sounds like you like him. Will you go out with him one more time? We'll pay for it.
Maybe I'm being a bit judgmental, and Thomas, you make me laugh. So, yes, I will go out on a second date.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right here. It's a victory for short dudes everywhere.
Congratulations. Thomas, you got a second date, and yes, you scored a victory for short guys all across the world today.
Oh, man, thank you. Brooke, Jubal, I appreciate y'all so much. Cynthia, you ain't going to regret this, baby. You know what I'm saying? I might be 5'4", but I'm 6'5" in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, on behalf of short dudes everywhere, I want to thank Thomas for being on the show today.
Right?
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Thomas wanted to call a girl named Cindy. She wasn't calling back after their date. He didn't know why. They went bowling, had a great time. We got Cindy on the phone, and we found out the reason she wasn't calling back was because Thomas is really short.
But you know what? I'd rather date a super nice, funny short guy than a total douchebag that's really tall.
Yeah, and Thomas was hilarious. He was a funny dude.
His personality totally won her and everybody over, honestly.
She decided to go back out with him because she was like, yes, I had a great time, and I can get over the fact that you're so short because you're funny.
Yeah.
Somebody else texted in at 78592 said,
your
you guys
kids
just
could be
have
short."
Kevin Hart on the phone?
You guys, I'm taller than Kevin Hart. Like, I have a picture with him, and it's like amazing to me that I'm taller. I'm 5'2".
Everybody's taller than him. But he's funny and people love him.
Yeah.
And people love Thomas from today's second date update. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Tiffany is on the phone for a second date update today. And her email was interesting. She said she wanted us to call this dude back, and she described him as boring.
What?
So I don't know why she wants a second date, but I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Tiffany, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
So, how about this boring guy? What's his name?
Well, Mike's his name, but I didn't mean like boring. You know, like cute boring, like a little old-fashioned, a little quiet.
Cute boring.
I'm
Okay.
actually hearing stable is what I'm hearing. Is that what you mean, Tiffany?
Well, he was very different than any other guy I've gone out with, so maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what stable looks like, but
Yeah.
it sounds fun.
All right, so where did you meet Mr. Boring?
I met Mike at a networking event.
Oh, that
Okay.
is boring. Good point. Did he approach you or you him?
It was a big gathering in a hotel, and I honestly don't even remember if he introduced himself first or I did.
Okay. So it's kind of one of those things where everybody's talking to everybody.
Exactly.
So what set him apart from the crowd? The fact that he was more boring than everybody else?
Right.
Like, what made you notice him?
Well, I mean, he's good looking, but he also just had like a different vibe, like confident, kind of focused on his career, you know, not like other guys that I've dated, you know, who are just like, for lack of a better word, gamer boys, you know?
Right.
Okay.
Right. So he sounds sexy, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought he's good looking. I mean, obviously I was interested. We exchanged numbers.
And did he know that it was, I mean, since you're at a networking event, like it may have gotten lost in translation that you liked him in a different way?
Well, I mean, we texted and called a bit before the date, and like there was some pretty obvious flirting going on.
Okay. So you think that he realized that you weren't trying to get together to talk about real estate or something?
Yeah, I mean, unless he's very thick.
Okay. So what did you guys do when you actually went out?
Well, we met at a park.
That's
Okay.
random.
Boring.
Wow.
For sure.
Why a park?
He actually had lunch reservations that he had made, but I didn't know about that. And I had just been to brunch with my friends, you know, having some mimosas. So we ended up walking around instead because I had just eaten.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a letdown, honestly, if I'm him and I'm like, I plan for lunch and then you show up, you're like, I already ate. Let's do something else.
Well, you know, he didn't tell me, and he was actually really cool about it. He just like grabbed something in a coffee shop. We walked around. It was really nice, actually. You know, we like went into an art studio, some little boutiques, and this super cute old bookstore.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Still sounds boring.
Yeah, it sounds super boring to me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was a little boring, but it was like him boring. You know, it's like the old bookstore. It was like him. You know, it's cute. You know, it's quaint, smells like leather.
Old people.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you guys
I like
have,
your
like, what
description.
was a big moment where you connected?
Well, we have a lot in common. We joked and stuff, and I'm a little embarrassed to tell you this, but I did actually try to kiss him at the bookstore, and he said no.
Oh, no.
But he said it was because, like, other people were watching, and he felt awkward about people watching him.
Whoa, but
Okay,
still
so he-
saying no
Yeah.
is... Yikes.
He turned down your kiss.
I don't know. I think that's kind of understandable. Like, it's broad daylight. You're sober in a bookstore. I'm not making out with people in that situation either.
Well, he was sober. I was mostly sober.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay,
right.
so you were kind of drunk. So maybe that was it. Maybe the kiss you were going in for wasn't like a normal peck on the lips. You were like kind of drunk and like, let's get down right here in the bookstore.
I don't know. I thought I had it pretty well under control, but I could be wrong.
Okay. So did you guys end up kissing later on?
You know, we didn't. Like, we got to a point where he said he had to go. He said he had dinner with his mom. And, you know, I made a cute joke about it. Like, wow, it's kind of fast for me to be meeting your mom already. And he laughed. He thought it was funny. So I thought that was good. So we definitely ended on, like, a good note.
So what's happened since?
Since I've texted him a few times and haven't heard back.
Okay. So what do you think could have happened?
I don't know. The only thing I can think is that, like, maybe I was a little tipsier than I thought I was, and he noticed it, and that was a bit of a turnoff.
Okay. So I felt like he was like walking his drunk friend around town for a little while.
Listen, it's not like he was force-feeding me water and bread or something.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. You were like totally hammered at least.
But, yeah, you know, that's the only thing I can really think of. Otherwise, it seemed like we had a good time.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update. All right?
Awesome. Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Tiffany is on the phone. And there were a lot of but not that's on Tiffany's first date with a dude named Mike. She showed up drunk, but not that drunk. He was boring, but not that boring.
True.
The date was good, but not that good. I don't think. Anyway, if you're just joining us, Tiffany went out with a dude named Mike. She met him at a mixer, and then they went out for a date. He actually made lunch reservations, but she had gone to brunch with her friends before that, so she'd already eaten, was kind of tipsy. So they had to change plans and ended up just kind of walking around and going to stores while he ate a sandwich that he got from a coffee shop. But she says that she really enjoyed it, and he was boring, but in a cute way.
Cute boring.
And she really wants to go out with him again, but he's not calling her back.
Do you have any theories on why he's not calling you back?
I mean, like I said, my guess is it was because I was a little tipsy and it turned him off or something.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
weren't full on drunk, right?
No.
Okay.
Trust me, if I was drunk, you would definitely know it.
I believe that.
And
Yeah.
let's not forget, she did try to kiss him in a bookstore.
Oh, that's right.
And he actually turned her down and said no because he thought there were too many people watching. Sorry to remind you of that, Tiff.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I'm going to dial his phone right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Mike, please?
this is he.
Mike, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good. Where are you calling from again?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
don't kill me, but no.
Okay.
Sorry.
Also, before we get into this, I would like to compliment you on your deep voice, sir.
I was thinking
Very nice
that.
voice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
We're
no
in
problem.
a voice industry.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very satisfactory, though. Like,
Yeah.
satisfying is what I mean. It's very satisfying.
Okay. Did I win something?
No. I'm calling you today, Mike, because we do a segment on this show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, have you gone out on a date with anybody that you can think of that might want to call you, like that you haven't been getting back to?
Now that I think of it, potentially, is this, oh my God, Tiffany?
Yes. Congratulations. You got it right.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been trying to forget Tiffany.
Tiffany emailed us and told us a little bit about your date. She also
right.
said that you're not texting or calling her back, and she wants to know why.
Well, I mean, is this on the radio?
It will be, yeah.
Why are you going to say something inappropriate or mean? Like, it sounds
No,
like your date was pretty tame.
Yeah, no, it was tame. I mean, the whole thing was kind of weird in that I didn't realize it at first when I had met her, but there's like a big age difference.
What's the age difference?
Well, when I had first met her, I thought she was older.
Okay.
I mean, she looks like she's in her mid-30s, actually, but...
What?
Hello?
Yeah, so keep going.
But how old is she?
I think she's like 26. She's in her mid-20s, which would make me like almost 30 years older than her.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Holy hell,
Yeah.
that's a big age difference.
Yeah.
You have a deep voice, an old man voice.
And that's why you do lunch and not brunch. That makes sense now.
You know, that's why most of my dates are over the phone, I guess. I mean, I give good phone.
Okay, yeah.
What?
I don't even get that.
It's a
good
dad
though. It's
joke
good though,
or
man.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so you thought she was in her 30s, but she's in her 20s.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. And did you bring that up at all, or did you just kind of dismiss it as like, let's just get through this and I'll be done with it?
I just kind of knew it just wasn't worth getting into. I mean, she's very nice. She's fun. She's peppy. A lot of energy.
She'd be great friends with my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main thing. But it also seemed like she was looking for like financial support. You know, like that.
Oh my God.
Stop that.
That was
yeah,
me.
sorry. No, don't worry about it.
Why did you think that? Did she know that you were so much older?
Well, I don't know what she thought I was, but I mean, I mentioned that I was retiring, and she actually got excited.
She got excited about you retiring, so she definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like she's like, so where would you take me? You know, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, so I just it kind of seemed like it wasn't really going all for the right reasons, kind of thing. So
you think she was just looking for a sugar daddy?
yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it seemed like.
Okay.
Okay, do I get to talk now? Do I get to chime in?
I think you've been trying.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to let you know that Tiffany's on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
She's been listening to the whole thing. She's been trying to chime in, too. Tiffany, you're not doing very good at being quiet.
I'm sorry, but come on. He thought I was in my mid-30s? What? How?
Look, Tiffany, I don't know if it was the lighting in the conference room or what, but, I mean, you're very attractive. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, attractive for an older lady, I guess.
Oh my God, Tiffany, is that the
not
point
bad.
you're really upset about? Shouldn't you be more upset about him thinking you want a sugar daddy?
And 30s is young.
Listen, maybe he misinterpreted what I was saying. I was just talking about how, it's challenging that, my parents aren't helping me anymore. I'm just, transitioning out of that and that sort of stuff.
Well, no, I mean, you mentioned that your dad cut you off, you couldn't pay rent, and I don't know, it just kind of seemed like you were looking at me for the money kind of thing.
So what, you think I'm some kind of gold digger? That's what you think?
Well, no, I'm just wondering, I mean, what would a beautiful 26-year-old like you be interested in a guy like me for?
Maybe it's because, Mike, I'm sick of messing with the immature man boys that are my own age, and I'm interested in trying it out with someone who has some more maturity.
Yeah, someone of retirement age.
Tiffany, I appreciate that, but I'm a lot older than you.
Mike, stop being so hard on yourself. You are not that old.
I don't think he's making it sound like a negative thing. It's just a fact.
Right. It's just a fact. I am that old, Tiffany.
No, I mean, you're useful, you're young at heart, you joke, like no one would look at you and think you're your age.
No, Tiffany, I think that people would just look at me and know that I'm that age. And I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, how weird would it be for my family, my friends, your family? I mean,
right.
I don't know. My age is just a number. It's 21st century. That's not what's important to me.
Well, I've accepted my age, and I think that you might have to do.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't. Like, you're young. It's not like you have one foot in the grave, Mike. Why are you talking like
You
this?
shouldn't accept your age. Don't accept your age, Mike.
I mean, I used to think that way as well. I mean, I don't anymore. I don't have to anymore. I'm fine with where I am. But you kept mentioning money and vacations and paying for stuff, and I'm not supposed to have to pay your rent,
That's just like normal boyfriend stuff.
No, it's not.
I don't think paying your rent is normal boyfriend stuff. Tiffany.
That's normal life stuff that you do for yourself.
I mean, my last boyfriend helped me with the rent.
Oh my God, how much older was he?
Like, at my age, like 2 years older.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you a question. What if I couldn't afford to pay the rent for you? I mean, let's just suppose,
What do you mean? Like, that's not the situation.
What if I made $40,000 a year and I couldn't pay for your rent? What would I mean?
But you don't make $40,000 a year.
That's
not the point. I'm saying, would you still like me if I wasn't able to do that? Really?
Listen, that's not the situation. So, like, I don't know why we're talking in hypotheticals.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Oh my
Tiffany.
Guys, this has been fun.
All right, well, hold up. Don't go just yet, man. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Mike. Would you like to go out on a second date with Tiffany? We'll pay for it.
Listen, best of luck. I wish you the best. You're a great girl, but I'm gonna decline.
Well, Mike, I thought that, you were a more open person than that. I thought that, I gave you the benefit of the doubt, being a little boring and whatnot. I thought, just in time, maybe you'd open up. It's a generational thing.
It's a generational thing, being boring.
And that's just really disappointing. So I guess I read you wrong.
I understand.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Tiffany, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Well, you know what? If anyone knows anyone who's quote-unquote age-appropriate and not a gamer man boy,
Right.
let me know.
Someone more your age? Someone in their 30s?
I'm not in my 30s.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.